All right, boys, we're live again. My phone overheated a while ago, but this gave me some time to put up a few statistics, a few numbers. Well, nobody's watching right now, so I'll go into that here in a little bit when more people are watching. But for now, let's get back to the truck. Of course, it's 1,000,000 degrees out here. That's life. That's Oklahoma. Okay, where was I at? I don't even remember. Where did I leave off a while ago? Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get these lug nuts put back on here. Let's just do one at a time. My mom was afraid I was going to overheat a while ago, but I'm good. Well, not here for that long. I'm in the shade over here at least. This tree right here that my wife planted give me some shade, so that's always nice. Cowboy VR, what's up? Thank you for watching. Oh man. For anybody who's wondering, I'm rotating the tires because I had some irregular wear on a couple of the tires. Alignment was good. This truck was aligned 35,000 miles ago, so no point in going and getting another alignment. It's going to be wasting my money. Usually once you start having irregular wear, it's about impossible to stop no matter what you do. You can slow it down though by doing things like this, by rotating the tires. So, let's put on this ear protection, hearing protection. All right, so on this, this isn't going to be the final torquing. I'm just going to get them snug with this 1/2 inch impact, and you want to go in kind of a star pattern. Go from the top to the bottom, and then across over here, cross over there. Just make sure you keep crossing. Don't go from here around. And that's sadly that's the way most tire shops are going to do it. And they're going to use a big impact air gun. They're going to start with one lug nut and just go all the way around. And that's not the right way to do it. And then they'll usually go way over the torque with the air gun. They'll come in with their torque wrench, and it will snap immediately. It won't even move. The proper way to torque these wheels is to just barely tighten them up with that big 1-inch air gun, and then you want the lug nuts to move. Whenever you go to torque the lug nuts, you want them to move a little bit, and then the torque wrench will snap, and that'll tell you it's right where it needs to be. Because if it doesn't move, then who knows how high above the recommended torque it is. It could be 1,000 foot-pounds. If you didn't know, on a big 1-inch air gun, if you torque that lug nut for 2 seconds, and what I mean by torque is you zip it down and then the air gun goes 2 seconds, it's 700 foot-pounds. So just, I've been in the trucking industry a long time, and I've seen guys torque them for 5 seconds apiece. Just think how much torque that is. That's well over 1,000. Double the recommended rating. So a lot of these tire people, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And I know their reasoning for it is that they don't want the wheel to come off, but what they don't know is by over torquing it, the wheel can come off too, because the studs can snap. It's very easy. So let's go ahead and just torque it on down. Like I said, with this has a I believe this 1/2 inch it will go up to 700 foot-pound on the tightening. But you have to be hitting it for a long time to get it up to that, believe me. So we'll just hit it for maybe a second or two, maybe 3 seconds. It's not going to over tighten it, and I'll show you here in a little bit. But like I said, for now we're just bumping them on there. Right there. Bottom one. Now let's go over here. Let's go over here. Back over here. keep going across. And one more. Okay. Now this is only a 1/2 inch, and generally speaking, about 3 inches. Bumping it for about 3 inches is that's about all it's going to turn that lug nut. It's not going to go any more than that. Yeah, it is a Ryobi, boys. It is a Ryobi. A lot of people give me crap over that, but it works good. Okay, so now we're just going to bump them for about 2 seconds. Damn it. It's hard to do this with one hand. And a little more on that one. By the way, the recommended torque for these wheels, and they say on the lug nuts on the lip here, it's 450 to 500 foot-pounds. But since I put oil on the studs, you want to hit it at the low end, about 450 foot-pound. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so now I'll show you something here. Where's that torque wrench at? Oh yeah, it's right here. What the hell? Goddamn cat under my truck. These cats. Okay. So here's how I make sure I get the torque I need, because I'm not going to go and buy one of those expensive torque wrenches. So you just go to a torque calculator. I printed this out. This is from Omni Calculator, and you type in distance, 30 inches. So what that means, it's a radius from the center to right here is 30 inches with a force of 185 pounds. That's what I weigh. And then that comes to, oh, also at a 90-degree angle, which meaning I need to keep my arm at a 90-degree or my foot. That comes to 462 pound-feet. That's perfect. And yeah, you can go to any torque calculator and it's going to show you that. And it's going to, this right here kind of explains how torque is calculated. It explains the equation, and it just tells you what you need to find torque. Where was that at? How do I calculate torque? Find out the magnitude of the applied force, measure the distance, which is going to be the radius, between the pivot point and the point the force is applied. Determine the angle, which mine is going to be a 90-degree angle. The angle between the direction of the applied force and the vector between the point the force is applied to the pivot point. And multiply R by F, and you will get your torque. So, yep. Okay, so that's all that. Used to, let's see. Yeah, used to I weighed a little more, so it needed to be in a little bit. But, oh yeah, I was going to say, normally I tighten it to about 500 pound-feet, but that's without oil, which means I would come out a little bit from that 30-inch mark, probably closer to 32 inches. Alrighty. Oh, they'll loan you one at AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts. Would they loan one big enough for a semi-truck, though? You know, a huge torque wrench, which is going to be probably 5 or 6 feet long. I don't know if they have that. That'd be nice, though. Maybe one of these days I'll buy one. Google it. I can't Google it right now. I'm on a live feed. Okay. No, it's all good. Yeah, a lot of people forget that the stuff that AutoZone and O'Reilly's carry, it's for regular passenger vehicles. It's not for semi trucks. So a lot of their stuff isn't really going to help me out a whole lot, but some of it does. Some of it. Okay. Hey. All good. Do what? Yeah, she's doing all right. She worked. You want me to go get her? You sure? Okay. I got a live video going right now. So yeah. At least I got some shade with this tree right here. Yeah, it's helping out. So yeah, we got apples in just like random spots. It really took off this year. Yeah, you just got to have the cables to kind of tie them onto and make sure it's going in that direction, you know. So. Okay. Good to see you. All right, that was my mother-in-law. Stopped by to say hi. Okay, now it's time to torque these down. Now, like I was saying earlier, you want to make sure that you have some movement on these, and that will tell you you're torquing them to the recommended specs. Because if this thing isn't moving when you're torquing them, it could be way, way, way above it. Okay, so right there, and I need to keep at a 90-degree angle, and I just put all my body weight on it, and see I'm moving, so that's good. I can go ahead and stand on it. Hit it one more time. Just want to make sure you're not applying like any force on it. You're just applying your body weight. You're not like, you know, shoving force down on it. That's good. That one's all right. Okay, let's hit this one. That one's good. That one's good. And this way is tried and true, boys. I've never had a wheel fall off, ever. I've never had a lug nut loosen up. It's always worked. That one's good. That one's good. Crap. Oh, I'm tired. I don't even know if that was the one I was on. We'll end up breaking my bricks. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. That's good. one's good. One's good. And we're back to the one we just did. Oh wait, we're not. That's why you always want to double check your work. Go back to that one just to check it. Okay, yeah. This one's good. And that's where we started. That one's good. 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 That one's good. 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 One's good. And that one's good. Double check that. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now we got one more side to do, and we will be finished up. Good God, it's hot. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, if you guys don't know, on my original live video, and I also did a short on this, I had some irregular wear. Where was it? On this tire and on the tire up there. And I just had this truck aligned 35,000 miles back. So if I took it for an alignment, that'd be pointless. So the only way to alleviate that is to tires around somewhere else. Generally speaking though, once the tires start to wear kind of funny, you're never really going to get ahead of it. It's hard. You can turn them around to rotate the other way. You can put them on the other side of the truck, and at least you'll give the tire a little bit more life. But as far as the wear, it's probably going to keep wearing down funny. It's just tires. It's just the way they work. Okay. Let's do this side. Sorry, this stupid tripod makes a lot of noise. Probably hear it squeaking. Okay. Antonio Hernandez says hi. What's up, Antonio? Just looking through these comments. Okay, let's do this one. Need my pry bar. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta put oil on these. Get this camera out of the damn sunlight where it's going to overheat. And down here, okay. So now we need to oil these studs and the lug nuts. These lug nuts, they spin. You can see where it spins on that lip, so you need some oil between the lug nut and the lip here. I generally put 2 drops, one on the top and then one on the bottom, and then I just spin it. Do all of them that way. And this is just one of those little things you like put, you know, like droplets in your ear or your eye or whatever. You know, you can get something like this at Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or Amazon. 15W40 oil, that's what I use for this. Works great because you can kind of see how much you're dropping in there. You know, if you use something runny like transmission fluid, it's kind of hard to really get a good grasp on just how much you're putting in there. And that's important for these studs. You need to just do 1 drop per stud, or else it's going to be over lubricated and it's going to throw off your torque. Just 1 drop does it. Now this is something that the tire shops, they're not going to do. I've never had a tire shop put oil on the studs. I've never had a tire shop torque the nuts correctly. I mean, if you find a good one, keep going there. They're hard to find. And if they'll allow you in the shop, go in the shop, keep an eye on them guys. Make sure they're not over torquing your lug nuts, because it's really common. But generally speaking, if they won't let me in the shop, I'm probably not going to that shop. I need to see what they're doing. That's just me. Now, I don't have to be right up in their business. I can stand back from a distance, but still, I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Okay. Working on a semi, yeah, this is the Freightliner Columbia. Okay, so let's put the tires on here. All right. Just get my pry bar here. Kind of lift her up a little bit. Push at the same time. Well, that one's way up there. A little high. Yeah. I need to let down the axle a little bit on this one, I think. Yeah. We got that one. I don't think the next one's going to be that easy. Spin it till we match. And there it is. Oh, come on. There's that. Seated. That's seated all right. It's not perfect. That's a little better. Okay, so now our valve stem is at the top here, so we want to put the valve stem on the other one down here across from it. I don't like to have the valve stems on the same hole. Ugh, man, that oatmeal's hitting me, boys. Oh God, had a bunch of oatmeal earlier. It was loaded. Loaded with all kinds of nuts. Okay, that's easier than I thought. So, spin it till we're right across. Right there. And let's turn it right there. Put one here on the bottom. Spin it on there a few times. And one right on the top. Pretty easy. He said, don't forget the oil. Yeah, I put the oil on there already. Thanks for reminding me, though. I forget it sometimes, to be honest. It's easy to forget. Okay. Got my hearing protection. Okay, just like the other side. There we go. Let's do the other ones. All right, spin them on there a few times so you don't cross thread them. And do the old star pattern. Okay, one more. Okay. Now let's go ahead and torque them down. Whew. See if I got any more comments. Oh my God, it's hot. Who's this guy? Says Jonathan Silva. My dad in Brazil replaced the rubber on the fifth wheel and took away all the weird wear on the tires. I don't know if that's a thing here. Yeah, for sure. If your fifth wheel's off, it can throw off your alignment big time. If you don't have the right amount of grease, if you have too much grease, if your jaws are loose. Oh yeah. And also if your trailer's not aligned correctly, it can throw off the alignment of the truck. Even if the truck is aligned correctly, if the trailer's off, it can throw off the truck. So I do recommend every time you change the tires though, to have an alignment done. With me though, it's probably yearly because I change the tires probably every 2.5 years. I get a lot of life out of these tires. So I'm gonna do mine yearly, and that's yeah, that's just what I have to do. I drive on some really terrible roads. If you have ever been through Oklahoma, you know Oklahoma's roads are horrible. And I do a lot of deliveries and stuff out on lease roads, oil field stuff, and those roads are really bad. So Why don't you use a wrench? Like a wrench like this? That would make sense. I don't know. I was just looking this up, and that's where I had a leak. Okay. What's next? Oh yeah, need to torque these bad boys down. Where'd I leave my torque wrench? See, this is what happens to me when I start working on stuff. I start forgetting where everything is. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's give y'all a better view. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Golly. Last one. All right, for anybody that missed a while ago, 30 inches out is right where I need to be to get correct torque on this. These are recommended 450 to 500 foot-pounds for the torque. Since I used oil, you want to be at the low end because it's going to add some lubrication to that, to the lug nuts, to the studs. So you want to go with the low end, 450. I weigh 185. 30 inches out is right at about 470 pound-feet, which that's fine. It's fine with me. And I found that using the torque calculator, and you can just look up torque calculator and you can plug in all your numbers. The most important thing is to not apply any additional force, is to just use your weight on it and to try to keep it horizontal. That's kind of difficult sometimes. Here, I'll show you what I mean by that. Start with this one. You see how right here it's not horizontal. But hopefully the final torque will be closer to that. So right here, that's right where I need to be. And I just put my weight on it, as you can see, and that's perfect. I don't need to be bouncing on it, because then I'm just going to add more torque to it. All right, let's do the next one. Yeah, let's spin it a little bit right there. And a lot of these, I'll just stand on it. Just make sure you don't take any weight off of yourself. Yep. Turn it right here. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah, see, here's one I was talking about where it's kind of hard to get a good horizontal force applied to it. Let's just stand on it. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay. Stand on this one right there. Perfect. It's perfect. Yep. This one's kind of hard to judge. That's good. That one's good. Let's just double check the like this. Okay. Okay, one more. It's a workout. Right where we need to be. I think this is where it started, maybe. Nope. We're good. Slowly but surely. Now, like I was saying earlier, most tire shops, they're going to go ahead and torque it with the torque gun, and they're going to zip it on there way over the recommended torque. And then they're going to go in with their little torque wrench, and it's not going to move any of those lug nuts at all. And what that tells you is that your torque is way over what it needs to be. The way they should be doing it, hit it with that 1-inch impact, just a little bit, 1 second. That's it. That's it. That's it for the 1-inch gun. Then they bring in their impact wrench, and they should be able to move that lug nut a little bit, and then it snaps. And that'll tell you it's right at where you need to be. Because believe me, over torquing these lug nuts is extremely dangerous. It's stud, and they can break. So don't let any tire shop tell you that it's safer to have them torqued too high. It's not. A lot of accidents happen every year because lug nuts are tightened too tight. That 1-inch impact gun they got, that sucker will just keep turning. It'll keep turning until it snaps a stud. That's not the case with my Ryobi. It's not going to snap the stud. Okay, we're good. That's it. Oh my gosh. We are going to double check these though. I always want to do that, just to make sure you didn't miss anything. Oh, by the way, anybody who's watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Oh, please remember to subscribe. Or don't, it's all good. These little things like this save you a lot of money. The place that I called, who also did my alignment, they did a 3-axle alignment on this truck. And they charged $dollars for that. And they had to adjust, I think, 1 axle. And then I called them earlier and said, hey, how much do y'all charge to do a tire rotation? Which is basically just what I just did. Move these tires over there. And they said $230. I said, no thanks, it's a little high. You know, maybe $130, maybe even $150, but $230, hell no. Hell to the no. Especially with the shop with jacks and big 1-inch air gun. It's gonna take them no time, probably 30 minutes at the most. I ain't paying $230 for 30 minutes of work. And I know for the guys who work in shops, they say, well, you gotta have a bare minimum. Enough. You gotta have your bare minimum. But I don't think their hourly rate is $230 an hour. I would bet it's closer to $150 an hour. Unless they want to charge deals. Alright guys, yeah, that's it for the torquing. Man. Now, what is next? Oh yeah. Now we're just going to put on, take off this hearing protection. Oh, now I can hear myself talk. We're going to put on the lug nut covers. I can't see through my glasses right now. They're covered in sweat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody's saying hi, what's up? Thank you for joining, thank you for watching. I don't know how to say this guy's name, but he's the truck driver in Pakistan. That's cool. It's a long ways away from here. How do y'all torque the lug nuts down in Pakistan? Do y'all use an air gun? Do y'all use like what I did, a breakover? How do y'all do it? Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know, I had this at the beginning of the video, but not a lot of people were watching, but this kind of shows how I came up with my torque figures. This is from Omni Calculator, and it, you know, you just put in your distance, which is going to be your radius, 30 inches, 185 pounds, at a 90-degree angle, equals 462.5 pound-feet. So, very easy to figure that kind of stuff out. Like I said, the most important thing is probably to try to, you know, keep it at least somewhat horizontal. Don't be trying to apply the force up here or down here. It's going to be hard to judge it. But you know, if you've done this long enough, you kind of know after a little while. Like you can just get a feel for it, exactly where you need to be. But, let's go ahead and put these stupid things back on. I always like to use lug nut covers because they keep rust and dirt and crap out of there. Just tap it on there with this little plastic mallet. Okay. Now these things are kind of a pain sometimes because they feel like they're going to come off when you hammer them on there, but they stay on there pretty well actually. Sometimes if they don't stay on there very well, I'll get a little chisel and I'll put a dent in it and it'll stay on there a little better. But you see, like that one, that doesn't feel like it's going to stay on there very well. So I think I'm going to get that chisel and yeah. Okay, this is a tedious process. So yeah, I'll just kind of, oh, I'm about to sneeze. Nope, it didn't happen. Put it on the ground like that. Just give her a little tap. See what that does. That's a little better, but I don't know. I like them to be on there kind of tight. Maybe I could dent, I don't know, right here. I don't care about chrome, boys. Chrome ain't making me no money. That's better. Let's give her a little tap. Yeah, that ought to stay on there. Okay. Keep doing the rest of them. Yep. God, I guess they're all going to be like this. Sucks. That's better. Do a bunch of them at the same time, save some time. A little gassy out here, boys. Damn. There we go. That go on there. Don't you roll down my driveway. Ow. Stupid son of a... Not gonna cuss. Not gonna cuss. Oh man, I'm sweating. Don't worry, Mom, I'm not having a heat stroke. I'm out here in this heat all the time. She was telling me earlier I had a heat stroke one time when I was little. I don't remember, but I'm good. I'm good. There's that one. Now we're going to be on the shade on this next one at least. Damn, no new comments. Is this thing working? I guess it is. Alrighty. God, I'm tired. This Oklahoma weather is brutal. I swear it gets hotter here every year. I don't remember it being this hot when I was little. It seemed like when I was little, the hottest it would get maybe be 85, 90 degrees. I don't know. Maybe I just handled it better when I was little. I don't know. Seems like it's hot as hell now. And it stays in the hundreds, boys. It's July, August, stays in the hundreds. If it gets in the 90s, we're like, oh, relief. I guess it's better than being in like Louisiana or Alabama. Jeez, humidity is just, I can't take it. I can't handle that humidity. Okay. Like I said a while ago, I don't care about chrome. So if anybody's like, oh, you're tearing up the chrome, I don't give a crap. This is really an even chrome. This is just cheap. Most things now that say they're chrome, it's just plastic, some crap, some sort of chrome, what do you call it? It just peels off, you know? It just peels off. Oh, you're gonna be a stubborn one. It's all right. That one's gonna be hard to get off. Damn. That one. Boom. And We gotta go to the other side. I guess while I'm at it, I can pull out my stuff under the truck. If y'all don't know, this jack, it's what's the brand of this damn jack? Stark, I think. But it's hard to find this jack anymore. But it's Northern Tool. Oh yeah, I gotta pull these out first. Damn it. Sorry for all the racket. Yeah, buddy. Man, I feel like laying under here. It is nice under here. Oh yeah, that's where it's at, boys. That's where it's at. This is the place to be. We just look under my truck. See if there's anything wrong with it. It's nice. How often y'all guys just lay under the truck like this, man? It's like, I feel like this is better than being inside. Man, if you put a bed under here, I'd probably fall asleep. I can't fall asleep on a live feed though. People just be like, this dude's sleeping. People are watching. But you know, if you get enough followers, people will watch you sleep. They will. Yeah. All right. Damn. How many of you guys watching do your own repairs on your semi truck? Do y'all y'all change out tires? See, I don't like actually change the tires off the rim. I'm not doing that much, but I will rotate them and I will like pull them off to do like brake work and crap like that. But I'm not pulling the tire off the rim. Although if I had the right equipment, I'd probably try. But I'm running out of room. I only got a 1-car garage, so that sucks. Man, can you guys still hear me on here? I feel like I guess I am talking to myself. Ugh. I haven't had a comment in a while. Sometimes I don't know if my microphone is working or not. It's my microphone, for anybody that's wondering, it's DJI. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that one. I'm gassy. But DJI is a pretty good mic, but it will turn off on you just out of the blue, and it will disconnect, and then you'll have a bunch of audio that, where it sounds like you're off in the distance. So, damn it. I'm trying to move it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a little closer. Oh yeah. Let's go over here. What y'all think of that brick sidewall? Did that myself. I think it came out pretty good. It was a pain in the ass, but I gotta get a drink of water. I'm dying out here. Ugh, it's hot. You see my live feed? You in here? Where'd she go? Hello? Oh. I was asking if you saw my live feed.
Yeah, I saw it.
No, the one right now. Oh, I didn't know. Sometimes I don't know if I've like disabled comments or something.
There are comments showing up on my end, so.
Yeah, it's just been a while. But I think it got pretty boring though because I finished it up and then now I'm just putting on the covers, so, you know.
There's still pretty active comments on there.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not showing anything. The last one I see is where somebody says, Ann Millen says hi, and that was like 20 minutes ago.
No, there's been a lot.
What? Stupid phone. Wow, it's not showing.
It's 91 in Virginia. If you don't care about Chrome, why it's spelled caps, since it's the only reason for those caps.
There is a reason for the caps. They're to keep moisture out. Damn it. Well, mine's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Someone says we hear him, but not convinced he hears us. That is true.
Oh, now I see it. I had top comments turned on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see. Now I gotta go through these comments. Yeah, the caps help keep dirt and crap out. They keep the studs from rusting. Yes, in it. It does help because I've noticed a difference where studs that don't have the caps on and studs that do, and it's huge. The ones that don't have the caps on, they're all rusted up. And yeah, they're not waterproof, but they are a deterrent. Cecil Egger says, we are here. Thank you for letting me know. Chip Stack. That's a cool name. Honestly, you have most of the equipment to do the tires. Just need 2 bars and a bead seater. Guessing you have an air compressor. Yeah, I don't have a bead seater. I don't have like the bars. Thanks for saying the brickwork looks good. Yeah, we hear him, not convinced he hears us. She's back there with Sancho. When I was looking for you.
Oh.
Somebody said she's back there with Sancho.
He's hiding under the treadmill.
You want to be on it?
No, thank you.
She's right over there. She don't want to be on. Hey, while I'm in here, look at this gym, boys. Pretty neat, huh? Got a power rack. Got my bench. Man, these dumbbells are sweet. These are called Duo Bell. They're awesome. And oh yeah, got the pull-up bar. Got the dip station. Put in some shelves over here. Yeah, I went all out. The only thing I need is some 45-pound weights now. The most I got are these, which are 25. But yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and the clocks. I like clocks. And then over here, I got my damn it. Now I can't see the comments again. God, what is this? I think it's the phone. Tom there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's my routine. That's like Monday routine. There's Wednesday, and there's Friday. So yeah, I'm doing a full body workout. You know, and I labeled each one. There's like chest, arms, shoulders, back, core. I don't want to put too much of that because some fitness people are going to get on here and just light me up. So let's go back to the truck, to something I actually know a little bit more about. I wish I had that set up. You know, you can get it just a little bit at a time. you know, just save up. I think ours in total, I don't know. I haven't done numbers yet to see how much all that cost. The most expensive thing was those duo bells or nuo bells. They were $800, but you can always get some cheaper ones, you know, for $400 or $500. But those are really nice. They're awesome. And then the power rack, it was $450 from Walmart. Really nice power rack. Macolo, I think's the brand. And then all those weights, the plates, those were, I think, 300. And yeah, just a lot of little stuff. It all adds up really fast. But I don't know. I would guess a total of I don't even know. $3,000 to $4,000. Oh, had to get a drink of water. All right, let's go back out here. Okay. Man, I need to put some of this crap up. It's just out here baking in the sun. These right there. Boom. This there. This goes up here. Dang, this thing's hot. This Ryobi, pretty nice impact. You know, I know there's some diehard people out there that they like, you know, nothing but Milwaukee and whatnot, but as you can see, I really don't give a crap. I got Ryobi, Milwaukee. That's the lawnmower, which is Cobalt. And then I got a DeWalt sander. My dad gave me this thing. This is huge. Never even used it. Makita, big Makita grinder. There's Harbor Freight, Chicago Electric, Sawzall. Another Ryobi skill saw, Walmart, Milwaukee, or no, that's Craftsman jigsaw, and then rigid. Can't even think of the name of that damn thing. Somebody comment the name of it. I can't think of it. It's a sander. It's a certain type of sander. So yeah. Oh, and then I got a Craftsman grinder, and there's my Milwaukee Impact. So yeah, I don't give a crap. Just as long as it works, does the job. I'm not one of those big brand guys, because, okay, I'm not going to say anything else. But if you are a brand guy, it's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, and I also got the DeWalt cutoff saw down here. What was that? Oh yeah, I need to get my hat. Where did I put my hat? I know it's out here. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath, guys. I don't know. Found it. I got an idea. Get my ass out of the sun. There we go. Now I was noticing a while ago when I was hammering on these, it was kind of bending the whole thing, making this oblong. So I'll try to do it like this. That'll keep it from making it, well, I think it'll help out. Let's just say that. Man. And the reason I'm doing this is so they'll stay on there better, because for some reason when you pull them off and then you put them back on, they go on there really loose and they fall off really easily. So put a little dimple on there, kind of helps out. Damn it, stupid board. There we go. Oh shit, what am I doing? Damn it. All right. So hot. I still don't know what's up with these comments. Huh. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Chat filter. Anyway. Damn it. There we go. And let's put it back in the truck. Three bars, not bad. 4 bars. Switch them out. Okay. Just gotta put my tools up. Okay. Waiting for my neighbor to go inside. I always feel weird talking on the phone with them outside. Get another glass of water. Do you have your phone on you? Mm-hmm. Can you see what the last message you showed? I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
Yeah, I wish I had that set.
Oh, okay. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. There's just...
That's an old one.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. This live feed stuff is weird. Okay. Okay, now I can show you guys this. See this right down here in my headache rack? I made that for the hydraulic jack. Pretty sweet. Oh, I did a video on it. Came out pretty good, I think. Right there. And then put that in there. Kaboom. Damn it, why won't this shut? Oh. Gotta move these over. There we go. Put these back over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. Of course, I like to be up in the truck just to make sure it's out of gear, because you don't want to start a truck from the ground with it in gear. Ugh. Man, oh man. She's out of gear. We're still going to press in the clutch just to be safe. Damn, that took a minute. Alrighty. Go ahead and put all this crap up. All right. I feel like I never caught my breath. Slip that in there. Smoke tarp right there. Boots. Right there. And right there. Here's where I keep all my tools and crap. Right there. We're good to go. Zolit says hi. What's up, Zolit? Man, I need a new steering wheel. It's metal under this. It's got a metal ring, but jeez. Especially when it's hot in here, this thing gets all soft. Once it gets a little cooler in here, this thing will harden up. But one of these days, I'll get a new steering wheel. One of these days, I'll get a new seat too. Hey, Duo, come here. Can you sit, buddy? Can you sit? Sit. There you go. Let's shake hands. Let's shake. Show everybody how you shake hands. Come on, I know you can do it. Shake hands. You almost had it. Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Loves belly rubs. Stupid screen keeps messing up. Oh, by the way, while I'm in here, show you guys my my maintenance board. This really helps me out with my repairs. If y'all wanna, I don't know, I guess you could screenshot that, but it really helps me out. And I start at the top with things I do the most often, oil change, and then as you go down, the intervals get higher, all the way up to, you know, like a coolant change. And coolant actually is recommended to be changed at like 500,000 miles, but that's such a long time to go without changing the coolant. I'd rather do 300,000. Same with transmission fluid. I think they recommend like 400. It's like, I don't know. You know, I feel a little safer doing them at a little shorter intervals. And then this board up here is my all my government stuff I have to do, and it's all in order too. It goes from January to December. So right now, I just got my CDL today in the mail. Next thing I gotta do would be if the license plus decals. And last year I paid it on September 3rd, so I'll probably do the same this year. Interstate, they say is permanent, but on the actual license it shows that it expired like 3 years ago. So I don't know. They said in the office that it's permanent, but you get pulled over by DOT, they're going to see on the paperwork it shows it expired 3 years ago. So that's something I haven't had to deal with yet, but we'll see what happens. And normally the only people that are going to check that are going to be like the Corporation Commission. They like to hang out around the scale house. Or sometimes they hang out around some of these big wind jobs, the wind farms. Yeah, they're going to go over your paperwork. They're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. And just for any of you independent owner operators, you got to have I'm trying to remember exactly how they worded this. Unless everything is in your name or the company's name, it has to show that like the truck is leased to you or whatever through your company. It's kind of dumb, but they required that. So instead of doing that, what I ended up doing was just moving everything over to the company name, which now I don't have to have a lease. But before I had the truck in my name, so yeah, they were saying I had to have a lease, which showed that the truck, my company was leasing out the truck to me. So. Okie dokie. Let's go hook up my trailer.